Okay, so I'm not gonna hold you. I'm recording this shit at like 6:09, 6:10 because I don't really know what to do and I don't feel like going to sleep yet. So I'm just gonna yap about this whole YouTube thing because guys, this whole shit with just everything going on in the world it's getting really bad. Um, and it's all under the pretense of protecting the young children. I don't think I need to tell you that the government doesn't really care about what you yourself are feeling or protected under anymore. That shit has long since sailed. If it was ever even a concern to them in the first place, they're basically only using you for clout. It's like, look how many people are safe and protected under our government and shit. But if you haven't heard, YouTube, Discord, Twitter, basically everything, fucking Wikipedia is passing a new law that affected the UK a while ago. It's the shit that Twitter just straight up banned anything relating to NSFW. Like actually just straight up banning it, not showing you anything. And at the time, like a few weeks ago, that shit was funny. I thought that was kind of funny. We made memes about it and whatever. I felt bad because I know there are people who are affected by this. They just want to beat their bro. Can motherfuckers not beat they no more? You know what I mean? But it has officially hit the US and it's going to be active in around like 2 weeks or so, maybe a week and a quarter. And it's affecting everything. And the way it works is that most of them are using these AI detection programs. And you either have to give your ID, which I'm not trying to give that up. I worked hard to get this shit recently. I'm not trying to give that up already to these fucking mega corporations who can't even keep their own data in their pants. Or you give your Face ID, which, to be honest, they probably already have, since how much malware is probably already in their phone. They're probably listening to me right now. It's like, this bitch is about to die in the next fucking earthquake, bro, I swear to God. The point is, you are forced to give up a part of your privacy just so you can watch fucking Deltarune and new Mario Kart World videos. And this is not just, it's affecting everywhere. It's gotten so bad that I'm not sure that this is even related, but I watched a video that apparently Texas just straight up banned phones in school. Now, I don't think I have to tell you why that's pretty fucking bullshitty and unironically probably objectively dangerous to do that, considering that's like your only way to contact your parents. Like if you forget your bus or something because you needed to stay behind, our world has been so molded and dependent on this stupid ass brick that I'm literally talking into right now that it's kind of hard to communicate if you don't, because we don't really got like, sorry, I'm really congested. We don't really got like fucking payphones or anything like that no more at all in America or anywhere. And it's just really hard to contact anybody in case a mishap happens, like maybe your bus crashes and you have to, like, God forbid your bus crashes, of course, but like imagine if it did and you had to go home. Obviously it being in the classrooms is a whole nother thing, but outright banning it is kind of fucked up just for the fact that you want ID and shit. I know that's probably unrelated at all, but I feel like I have to mention that Texas kids and shit literally cannot be on their phones. And if you want to just experience the internet, literally Wikipedia is banned unless you show their ID. What the fuck does Wikipedia want your ID and shit for? To make a specific chronicle of your life when you die? So that when you die, your shit is put in the history books as motherfucker that the fucking Genshin Impact. Is that what you want? Is that what you want from me? Fuckopedia? Now, I'm not here to explain this entirely, even though I've been yapping about this for around 6 minutes. There are videos I'll put in the description by people who are way more experienced in this than I am. I just want to talk about what this will mean, specifically for me, because I only care about myself. Obviously I haven't uploaded in a while, and that's a little bit of an issue. I don't know if that will factor into the AI software or not. I don't know if they'll like look into my upload schedule and see why I haven't uploaded or anything. And basically the only way to not show your ID is to show the AI YouTube that your history is for an adult, which basically means going to age-restricted videos and watching those. I already have a plan in place for this. I'm gonna get some of the freakiest fucking videos put in a playlist and probably play that concurrently with what I'm watching on YouTube for every kid-esque YouTube video that I do for Deltarune or Mario games or what have you. My phone will concurrently be playing like those Reddit 18 plus stories that I occasionally would put on every once in a while just for the fuck of it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, I'm not even sure that will work because YouTube's AI software is so fucking... It's so bad, bro. I have to hold myself back from saying something really bad, but it's really shit. Let me tell you something. I have a video planned about the Switch 2, right? And it would basically be me ranting about, you know, my story on getting to the Switch 2 and, you know, maybe getting the games and playing them, you know, to see my overall thoughts on the Switch 2 if I ever actually get it in the far future, whenever that is, because I'm not in the best space for that shit right now. The reason I'm telling you this is because I'm trying to dodge fucking spoilers like a motherfucker. Donkey Kong Bonanza released a few weeks ago, and I literally have to convince myself that I don't know what the fuck is in the game. I can't tell myself what I saw was real or not. So now I have mentally confused myself on what I've been seeing is a mod or the real game. I don't know anymore. My brain has fucked itself over in a fucking knot just trying to keep myself from spoilers. You wanna know why? Because YouTube is the only fucking place that I can't outwardly say I don't want to see a specific video for. You know what I do with every DK Bonanza video I see in this modern day of gaming? I have to go to the non-interested tab and say I don't like this video. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I have to go into the fucking non-interested tab and have to literally lie to them and say I don't like this video? Because I don't have the option to click never. I'm literally the meme of the fucking racist guy who is pointing at his screen saying for the update and shit. You know the one I'm talking about. The one that like people high pitch the voice and make him sound like Simon. I'm literally that fucking meme in real life because I don't have the chance to click never. YouTube, to my knowledge, is literally the only fucking app that literally doesn't allow you to go into the settings, go to specific words, and mute that shit. Mute specific words to not have that shit pop up for you. And so it basically becomes a fucking clusterfuck of not you can't use YouTube. You literally cannot use YouTube. You can use Twitter, you can use Blue Sky, you can use fucking Instagram even. I didn't even know you could do that on Instagram. I learned that pretty recently. You cannot go into YouTube and type out, I don't want to see this specific set of words, unless you're on PC. I think PC allows you to do that. I haven't found it. If it does, that's still pretty bullshit. I understand not being able to do it on my smart TV. I usually watch my videos on my smart TV, and that's pretty fucking overkill. Having YouTube on your TV seems pretty overkill, but that's just what I do. It's for background noise. The fact that I can't do it on the most fucking accessible, though that's the word I'm looking for, the most accessible version of your fucking app is bonkers. It's just plain not good design. And you want to know the crazy, and the reason I'm telling you all this, you want to know why I'm telling you all this? It's because it doesn't fucking work. I just had to go into another video in the fucking new for you tab that I had to do that again. I had to put it on interesting video on a mashup cover because of fucking because the AI fucking sucks. How is it new for me if I literally told you multiple times I don't want to see that fucking monkey on my screen, bro? I don't want to see that shit. The point I'm trying to make is that the AI is not really good. And I don't know if my plan will work. I don't know if any of the fucking backup plans that people made work, like using dead Ryzen people. I heard a lot of people don't do that. I heard you shouldn't do that because that's technically illegal. And you know what is that is very illegal? And I'm not saying you should do it. Me personally, if I had to show my face, I'd rather show my face than my ID. Because again, they probably already have that shit. But I just say honestly, like, use a VPN or find other ways to maneuver around that shit. It's just really bad. The point I'm trying to make is, for this whole video even, is that I'm going to try and not do that, because this is not outright confirmed, but I'll put a video in the description that basically says you might lose all of these other features, and I don't know the fucking the stuff specifically, but a few of them are like, you can't unpeel copyright claims. I think it might be copyright claims, it might be something else, but I'm pretty sure it's copyright claims. You can't unpeel those. So if somebody wrongfully accuses you of copyright, there's a very high possibility that you just can't unclaim. You can't claim that shit. You can't unpeel that. You just can't do it. You are forced to get a copyright strike just because they think you're 13 and they think you're stupid or something. Another one, and I think this is the big one, and again, it's not confirmed at all. It's just highly speculative on this guy's part, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is what they do. You can't apply for monetization. If you are a YouTuber and this is your fucking job, you fucking require those like $3 a month just so you can pay rent, just so you can have fun in your life, just so you can eat, just so you have a fucking roof over your head for anything. If you don't follow these fucking guidelines to the internet now, you might have there's a possibility that you will be losing your livelihood. This shit has been happening for years, but it's this point specifically that you may not be able to get it back unless you give your personal information. And I think that's the craziest part to all of this. If YouTube dictates that you are younger than 18, if you are younger than a teenager, you don't get paid for doing your fucking job. And I just think that's a little fucking ridiculous. Okay? I think that if you really want to know if we are 18 or not, we do the age verification shit we have been doing for the past decades of our lives. For the past probably century at this point. Because, yes, people are willing to lie about their age, but we are literally talking about a fucking AI that has been recognizing characters from a video game as real people. I don't think that anything will be perfect enough to indicate if we are 18 or not. But at least with the age verification software, we have the free will to do that shit. And the rest of that shit is left up to the fucking parents. Because that's what this is all about. These are a bunch of fucking 80-year-old Karens and what the fuck is the male version of Karens? Craigs? I don't remember. Karens and Craigs. Which sounds like a fire-ass Steven Universe rock band, by the way. Karens and Craigs in the higher-ups talking to Prince Henry or whatever the fuck his name is that took after Queen Elizabeth and got Ligma literally right after her, and Mr. Donald Duck himself, and just be like, yo, we should like put up these laws that force people on the internet to like put their faces on and get us through the camera so we can watch them off and shit. They did. And they're like, well, that sounds pretty good to me. We should watch them Joe did. Because, you know, I know Mr. Donald Duck, you are on the island. And then Donald Duck will say something along the lines of, joking aside, this is like, it's an issue that feels like there are so many other ways that it could have been handled, but it's done in a way that just shows the inherent greed and in privacy the world as a whole gets as we fucking get farther and farther into the future, and our countries get more and more adamant on quote unquote protecting their people and shit. And you know, there's a lot of shit going on in the world. You know, there's the whole marketing, almost Great Depression, what the fuck that happened a few months ago. I have physical evidence of one of my friends experiencing this shit in real ass time. There's still people with illnesses that we definitely have the cures for, but we use other means because they're more expensive for people. There's fucking shootings that are happening all across the world. And instead of dealing with any of that, our leaders, our fucking higher ups, rather kill innocents and fucking like cut off our internet privacy for the fucking bigots and stupid people of the world that will follow these ideologies to a T, bro. And just let the government mold them like fucking silly putty, while the actual real world problems, they just fucking happen. I don't really like to talk about politics, quote unquote politics, and real life issues in the world. Me personally, I always try to stir away from negativity, because the world is just getting more and more negative by the day. And with my videos at least, and even my own life as I live it, I always try to be a shining light in some way, whether that be through comedy or telling people it's going to be okay in some way, shape, or form. But I really feel like this is, it kind of feels more important to talk about it this way rather than just fucking half-ass it and just say what's gonna happen to me, even though I think I'm pretty sure I said that at the beginning. The TLDR of all of this is I'm gonna try my best and skirt around and follow the rules of these new systems in place. I'm gonna go through all my music shit and make sure that all of them are not made for kids, and try and, you know, follow as best as possible so I don't have to reveal my face to anything. If I was you, the best thing I'd say is just invest in a VPN, maybe. At this point, it just seems more and more lucrative, I think is the word I'm looking for. I'm really tired. But do it in the way that you see most comfortable. Me personally, I'd rather just follow the rules. I've been doing that with Kappa for years now. Kappa was literally the reason why I deleted my original videos in the first place and basically reshaped my whole identity later when I realized that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. All I'm gonna say is, we're YouTubers. We can deal with this kind of bullshit at this point. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. If we can get through Kappa and the so-called adpocalypse, I think we can get through a measly little road bump like this. It's just gonna require a little more elbow grease than Kappa before it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to, you know, just explain what I'm gonna be doing, or what I'm gonna be trying doing at least. Explain, or like have your foot, at least like get your foot in the door of what the fuck is happening on YouTube, because I think that is important, even if I'm not the best guy to probably be talking about this. And just give you hope, man. Just be a little bit of light, even a dim, because I'm usually not the person, ironically enough, that would probably be talking about this shit. to just be a light in your life in these really bad times of living. Just want to be that hope a little bit, at least. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I gotta say. If you want to learn more about these topics, I will have a few videos in the description about these kind of topics, so you can get more of a feeling of what these actually are, because they definitely explain better than my 7 a.m. ramblings. That's why you shouldn't take what I've been saying to heart. The explanation part, at least, of what this topic actually is. But yeah. If you like this video, then you should like this video. You should subscribe. In case I do actually find a way around this issue, or the issue itself just straight up leaves us alone, which is the best scenario. It might happen if we are not fucking morons about this situation. And check out one of my other videos. Why the fuck not? Don't worry, none of them are made for kids. Last time I checked, one of the I'm pretty sure one of them is age restricted, actually, ironically enough, so that might be ultra useful for what you want to do. But yeah, explore my channel a little bit. You know, fuck it. I plan on uploading a lot more videos than just random updates and shit. But if you want to see Okay Watch content, you can click on my channel. You know, I said this like 5 times. I'm fucking losing it, man. Oh my god. I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever the next one will be. Hopefully soon. And good luck out there. Good luck to you. Good luck to any of your friends in the UK or in America or in Texas or wherever they are right now. I hope they're okay. Make sure you check in on them. And watch yourself. That's it. Goodbye.